guys, it's me David with the very last LEGO Star Wars 2012 set review, and we have an Ultimate Collector's Series set for you, and it is the B-Wing Starfighter. Its number is 10227, ages 16 plus, and it has 1,487 pieces. It retails at $200, so that's putting you pretty far on the price per piece amount. Yeah, about about 500 off, and I'll explain more about the pricing later in the video. So first of all, this set doesn't actually come with minifigures, which is a disappointment. I would have liked maybe a Han Solo, or I don't know, some kind of Admiral Akbar dude or something like that, or Tim Number, whoever the guy was in the actual set back in 2006. I would have liked to seen him, but we didn't get any minifigures. It's just for the set. And you know, when I bought this set, I thought, you know, this is gonna be a waste of money. I might as well just sell it on eBay. It's not gonna be cool at all. When I first saw it, and I got it today. I started building it, like, yeah, this seems kind of cool, and I kept on building it and building it, and I finished it. I'm like, whoa, this is actually a really cool set. And as you can see, guys, this thing is ginormous. It's let's see what here. It's 15 inches by 26 inches, so basically 1 foot by 2 feet. I know that sounds small, but it's actually a lot bigger than you think. And on the stand, I can't even fit this thing on, while it's on its stand inside the video frame around here, because it's that freaking big. So yeah, so there's no figures to go over, so I'll just talk about the details, and then because it's so big, I can't even, like, you know, kind of bring it up to the closest camera. I'm actually gonna have to do kind of a walk around with the actual camera for once, because it's that big. But anyways, so some major details is the cockpit for one over here. I'm gonna get the Starfighter. So this cockpit right here, it's very detailed, and what's very funny is this cockpit right here. It's not being held by any Lego pieces. Actually, it's just sitting there. It's not being held or nothing. It's just sitting there, and that's a really unique design. If you build this set, you'll actually learn quite a bit, because let's see, I'll show you how this thing comes off. Oh, well, it's not the exact way to take it off, but oh well. Anyways, so when you take it off like that, see, this thing just sits here like that. And here's an up-close view of the cockpit. It's got some Star Wars language on it, so that means this cockpit piece right here is exclusive to the set. And if we bring it up close, show you some details in there. So you have a nice seat, and let's see, the closest figure is Iron Man. So let's fit Iron Man in here. So just to let you guys know that you can fit an actual Lego minifigure in here and close the cockpit. Some more Star Wars character. Here's Lobot without his hands. Let's put him in here. So, just to give you an idea, you can fit a minifigure into the cockpit. If you wanted to add your own, you're very capable of doing that, and it just shuts in like that. So you can put a figure in it. And like I said, this thing, literally, you just fit it in like that. Let me come down and close this up. And that's it. Then it just stays put. It's a pretty unique design, actually. I gotta give props to the designer for doing that. I've never seen anything like that in a model before. But yeah. Now the cockpit obviously has this turning, so I'll show you how that kind of works. And then another thing is this, it's like tracks, you know, for like a tank or something. They've actually been colorized into a light, just a light gray. And for all of you World War II fanatics, I know a lot of people are very excited because that piece has never been made into any other color before. So I mean, it's very useful for tanks or something, World War II tanks, maybe future combat tanks, I don't know. It could be useful for Technic sets, I don't know. But it's really cool that we finally got that in a new color. So that's really unique. That's exclusive to this set only, which is really awesome. Now another thing is LEGO introduced a lot of new parts this year. One being like this kind of a slope that just kind of cuts off right here. You see how these things are sticking like that? I wish I had a piece to show you. But they had a lot of those, like, it's kind of like groove piece studs on this side. They had a lot of those in this set. So if you want a lot of those, you can get them in this set, big quantities. Yeah. And then there's just a lot of freaking detail. And this set also weighs about 8 pounds. And it weighs just as much as the AT-OT and Dropship both together. So it's very heavy. So let me go ahead and show you some nice little details on it. There's 2 stickers, the little orange dots, and that's about it. This design is very unique. When you build it, it's actually a fun build. I had a good time building it. It wasn't, stressful or anything. Here's the engines. And here's the back of the cockpit. This does not spin. Okay. And here is the main gun. Now the B-Wing, obviously, is from Episode 6. So, it is a Return of the Jedi set. Which is really awesome. And again, I thought this was going to be a really kind of a lame set. But my expectations were overly met because this is a really cool set. And for any Return of the Jedi fan, I must say, you have to get this set. It works perfectly with all the other Ultimate Collector Series sets, like the Executor Star Destroyer and the Imperial Shuttle. They work perfectly next to each other. It looks like you have the full collection. And I hope we continue to see a lot of more Return of the Jedi Ultimate Collector Series sets in the coming years, because they look excellent when they're built, like in humongous versions. I can't really... You just gotta go to a LEGO store and see it yourself, because this set is really, really big, really awesome, a lot of detail, and I actually do recommend it for kind of the expensive price. It's so big that I just hit my own lights with it, but it's crazy. Anyways, so one of the biggest features, obviously, is the fact that these 2 wings open up like this. Sorry if my arm's blocking the way. And I'll show a better version of what the wings look like when they're out. But you can kind of see it's just pretty simple mechanics. And you see when you move this thing, the head will follow. Whoa. This thing's so freaking big. So like that. I think you get the point. So yeah. And this thing is very sturdy. I heard some people actually complaining that the set was very, very breakable. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. I don't want to buy a set that's breakable. So whoever said that was very wrong, because this set's very sturdy. It's not going anywhere. The only thing that might be breakable are obviously the 2 and this turret right here. That's about it. Most of it's very strong, very sturdy, very, very sturdy, and it's built to last, unless of course you throw it out a window. About 8-foot drop, it will probably break. Anyways, here's the stand, and here is the sticker tag. You can pause the video if you want to read it. And believe it or not, this 8-pound set can actually just somehow maintain its weight on this little dinky stand, which was a real shocker, but it can do it. So the stand works perfectly, believe it or not. I thought this thing was gonna break, but the designer somehow just made it work. But yeah, so let me put it on the stand, and then I'll kind of do like kind of a walk around thing. That way you can see a lot of the more details and stuff like that, and then I'll continue the video. So yeah. Okay, so here is what the B-Wing looks like on its stand. And if we come on in, and I'll start showing some of the nice little details on this really nice ship. Like I said, this turns like that. Got some nice lighting pieces right here. There's those stickers I was talking about. As you can see, it just stands on it, that little tiny dinky stand. Now, some of you may ask, okay, well, the rest of the weight's being held up by this. I actually literally took this and pushed this to hang off the table right here, and this thing, the stand, actually does hold all of the weight. Even though you may think this is holding most of the weight, it is not. So yeah. So turn it around. Show you some of that back detail. And what's really cool is they use like this bionic piece, or a bionicle piece. It's kind of like a hand. Actually, it's now a Hero Factory piece. Right there and there. That's a nice little extra detail. So there's some very nice part usage in this set. Here's those gears. Now the B-Wing, I can basically just do a 360. That's why the entire head goes around like that, is because the B-Wing can do a full 360, so there's no real top and bottom. You can consider one side the top with maybe like the stickers, but that's the only real way to distinguish it, because Lego built it exactly the same. Like, this side is exactly the same as that side. The only difference is the stickers. These two wings are a little bit different, but they're very, very similar. So there's not too much to distinguish. But yeah. But you can see there's a great amount of detail. And here's that wing going up and down like that. Get some close-up detail of this. So basically this right here, this is the exact same on this side, and these things right here are literally holding it together. It's pretty insane how this thing was built. I was kind of freaked out. I was like, oh my god, how's this going to be put together? Because this is crazy. But yeah. So yeah, that's the B-Wing. So let's get out of this view. Alright, so we're back, and that was pretty much the close-up. Like I said, there is an amazing amount of details within these little nooks and crannies and all the way through the ship. Great amount of detail. Lego did an absolutely great job building this set in an Ultimate Collector's Series version. So I gotta give props. Now, I quickly want to talk about the price. $200 for 1,000, pretty much 1,500 parts, 1,500 parts. Obviously, it sounds like a ripoff. Yeah, I know what you guys are saying. But thanks to the Brix show, we actually found out how Lego prices their sets. It's not actually by the about the amount of pieces. It's about the specific parts used in the set. For example, these tank treads. There's also some big pieces. For example, this right here, this actually large plate, it's very expensive for Lego to make. The molds and whatnot is what Lego considers, not the pieces or the piece amount. So they consider, you know, what is it, a rare piece? Do we have to make a new color? Stuff like that. So there's a lot of, you know, special pieces that aren't normally available in regular sets. So that's why this is priced up, is because there's a lot more parts involved that have to be, you know, new molds and whatnot. So that's why it's a little more expensive. But for the size of the set, for the details you get, and for the amount of fanism you get from it, of being a Star Wars fan, is actually worth that $200, in my opinion. You could probably wait until maybe next year or this Christmas to get it maybe a couple dollars off, if that. But I wouldn't be, you know, I wouldn't start seeing this thing on sale at least for a year from now, if you don't want to buy it for full price. But yeah, so that's my input. $200. I think it's worth it. You know, it's a great set for huge Star Wars fans. I suggest it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to the giant box this thing comes in. Alright, so here is the giant box that the B-Wing comes in. And as you can see, it is actually a very thick, very large box. A lot larger than I was assuming. But yeah, so there's the piece count. And this is the last set, I think, that'll have the Darth Maul logo on it. And if we turn around, you can see all the details again on the box version. So the box is really just showing off all of the details and whatnot. There's the opening mechanism. So I pretty much already went through all of this. And up here it just says that's the actual piece size. And trust me, this is a very, very heavy box. But yeah, that is the big giant box you get with the B-Wing. Pretty cool. Now also, I do want to point out that if you go to a local Lego store, you might see it maybe at a Toys R Us, if you're lucky. To give you an idea, if you see the box size, this is the actual length. Obviously, this is the set itself, so you can get an idea. If you see the box, you get an idea of how big this set really is. And once you see the box, you're going to be like, whoa, this actually really is a big set. But yeah. And so that's kind of the little close-up thingy of the set. And just move this on out of here. Now, one more thing I actually didn't show was down here. Got some little details right there. I just thought I'd point that out. Other than that, there's those orange dot stickers, and this is a great set. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. It's just a great set, guys. $200 sounds a little bit on the high side, but for the pieces you get, for the experience you get of building it, and just for how big that actually is, I think it's totally worth it. And especially if you have other Ultimate Collector Series sets, this looks great next to them. So yeah, I definitely have to recommend it. If you have the money, it's definitely a great Christmas gift for the holiday coming up, or Hanukkah gift, or I don't know, whatever holiday you celebrate during the holiday season. But yeah, so this is a great present in the holiday season. Definitely recommend it. $200 isn't too bad for this awesome set. So if you're a Return of the Jedi fan, this is a set for you. But yeah, so guys, I do want to thank you for watching all of the 2012 set reviews, from the winter all the way up to the summer to the very last Ultimate Collector Series. I will not be reviewing the 2012 holiday advent calendar. It's a complete stupidity thing. It mocks Star Wars, if you ask me. So I won't be reviewing it. You can check out other channels to see that. There's nothing that special about it anyways. So this is the very last review, guys, for 2012. It sucks, but I'll see you back in 2013 with the winter stuff. We got some Old Republic, and we've got some Droidicas coming. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate a nice big like below. You can also comment, and if you really enjoyed the video, I'd also appreciate maybe a favorite. Maybe not. So thank you very much for watching this video again, and hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.